This is lesson 1 for our math unit on data management. This is Introduction to Survey Creation. We'll be spending lots of time in the lab over the next couple weeks. So each lesson in this series, there's 5 lessons in this series, and you need to make sure that you're completing all of the tasks that I've asked of you before advancing from one lesson to the next. There'll be some tasks. You also need to watch some videos. And just make sure you're completing everything in stages and you don't want to jump ahead because you'll be missing something if you do. First of all, let's look at the difference between primary and secondary data. We are going to be collecting surveys, gathering data ourselves, so that's an example of primary data. Secondary data is when we take data from other sources. So here's our process. We're going to start today by choosing a theme and an objective. Tomorrow, or when you watch the second video, you will be looking at some key terms like population, sample, and bias. From there, we'll begin drafting the surveys. So under that theme and objective, we'll try to come up with 4 to 6 questions. We'll then go test our surveys. So asking our peers our survey questions, trying to identify some common problems in surveys. I have an entire lesson on common problems. That'll be lesson 4, and that's when we'll be looking to revise our surveys and improve them for a broader audience. After that time, we'll create our online surveys. So we'll be using tools like Google Forms or SurveyMonkey to create good copies of our surveys. Then comes time to share our survey, so we can use tools like Twitter, or I can use tools like Twitter or Edmodo to share these surveys with a broader audience, so connecting with teachers around the province, around Canada, maybe even around the world, so students in their classes can complete the survey. We can also connect with different teachers in our school and share it on the EPS website. We'll have you share it on your own websites. So we'll try to direct a lot of traffic to your site so people can complete your survey. Then we'll collect our data and interpret and present our results and come up with some conclusions, and that's in lesson 5. Last week I had you look at a sample, and that was on internet use, and you can see the objective. It's to learn about the internet habits and interests of students in grades 6 to 8 in North America. And I'll refer back to this example at different stages. So lots of potential topics for you for a theme, for a topic. Just be sure to spend a lot of time brainstorming and thinking about this, because it's really the entire project is coming up with a good start. And if you don't have a topic that really interests you, and you can't think of 4 to 6 questions that will follow from this topic, that you're going to have a hard time throughout this whole unit. So spend some time, think about maybe sports, technology, music, environmental issues, school uniforms, extracurriculars, community or provincial issues. And if you can't think of anything, a Google search for debate topics for kids might be a good place to start. You'll find some good issues, stuff that you can really chew on there. You need an objective, as mentioned. So after you pick a theme, you need to figure out what is the purpose of your survey. What are you trying to find out? Are you hoping your data will support your point of view? Your objective and theme should be recorded on a word processor before you advance to lesson 2. So before I see you looking at lesson 2, that needs to be done. You need to have a theme or topic, and you need to have an objective. What is it that you want to find out? So there'll be 5 assessments throughout this unit. Each assessment will be worth 4 marks, so level 1 to level 4. What I'll do at the end of this unit, this will basically make up your data management mark for your February report card. I'll take your 20 marks and I'll multiply it by 5 for a mark out of 100. Assessment will be introduced in stages, and I'll always have some questions for you to consider when I'm detailing the assessment. So this time, have I chosen a broad theme, or am I too specific? Is my objective clear? Have I chosen a theme that I think will produce interesting results? Okay, so again, I'm looking for a theme, and I'm also looking for an objective. Thank you.